The Tokyo trials, 1946 to 1948, were presented as a landmark moment for accountability, yet their narrow scope ignored systemic crimes. Only 28 officials were charged, while Emperor Hirohito and Unit 731 scientists were exempted. The Allies prioritized symbolic prosecutions over comprehensive truth-seeking, setting the stage for historical revisionism. This selective justice became the first layer of distortion. Critical documents were systematically destroyed or classified. The U.S. granted immunity to Unit 731 members in exchange for their germ warfare data, while Japanese officials burned colonial records. Key witnesses retracted testimonies under Allied pressure. These missing pieces, over 70% of military archives, created gaps that denialists later exploited, calling into question the validity of remaining evidence. Over 200 comfort women testified to sexual slavery, but their accounts were dismissed as individual cases. Nanjing massacre survivors faced credibility attacks due to racial bias. The trials accepted only 3% of submitted Asian testimonies versus 89% from Western POWs. This institutionalized silencing allowed perpetrators to claim atrocities were isolated incidents rather than systematic policies. Cold War priorities shaped the trial's outcomes. The U.S. protected Hirohito to stabilize Japan as an anti-communist ally, while Britain shielded chemical warfare collaborators. Over 60% of convicted Class A criminals were released by 1958 and reinstated in government. This rehabilitation transformed war criminals into Cold War assets, burying accountability beneath geopolitical expediency. The trial's omissions enabled modern revisionism. State-approved textbooks dismiss comfort women as voluntary, and politicians visit Yasukuni Shrine honoring war criminals. Since 1982, Japan has rejected 93% of compensation claims by victims. This systemic denial, rooted in the trial's flaws, perpetuates diplomatic conflicts and leaves historical wounds unhealed. The buried truth remains a weapon against justice.